Blue Table fans, I have some cool stuff to show you. Let's start with this model. Oh, where is Galthune? Here we go. My scale model. So there you go. These are all 3D prints. There's 4 of them. Let's take a look at this guy first. This is a Platypus hippopotamus. And this goes with the Bundibura models. The duckbill platypus tribe that I was showing you guys on another video. This model is really cool. I've remounted him on a Games Workshop oval base, the smallest kind that they make, and he just looks really cool. And he's definitely going into my Dunelands adventure that I'm writing. And there you go. Dunelands is kind of like the Badlands of my own campaign setting. More on that later. And Dunelands is actually a real name. Like, it's a type of environment. All right, let's move on. This is a dwarf witcher. Now, this is heroic scale. And by the way, his face isn't done. The paint job's pretty crude. I get it. These paint jobs aren't anything to write home about. But I had a good time. I remounted him on a Games Workshop base. I just painted those flagstones on. It's a technique that I've been trying recently. I like my bases to be very neutral. And I just really like this mini. I bought it on a whim. Like for this one shop, I was super close to free shipping, like $4 from free shipping. So I just grabbed this $5 mini. And he's really cool. He comes with the little giant head that he's standing on. The face is in the back, oddly. Or else I put him on backwards. Is a separate piece, and his hand with his pipe is a separate piece. And I thought he was really evocative, really cool looking. He's billed as a dwarf witcher. So there you go. I really don't know much about that series. All right, next guy. This guy was a lot of fun. His name is Venom Tongue. Here's the scale figure. So he's pretty big. He's heroic scale again. Heroic scale is basically, they say 32 millimeters, but it's more like 40 millimeters. Like a guy is 40 millimeters tall. And that's kind of the scale that I'm liking these days. In fact, let's grab a Gray Knight and kind of check him out in comparison. So yeah, Gray Knights are, like, Space Marines really are like 8 feet tall based on 28 millimeter scale. Galthune is 32 millimeters. So the scales are all wonky right now, and poor Games Workshop kind of had to deal with that all those years. So anyway, this guy's really cool. He's got primary colors, yellow, blue, and red on him. These little horn things on his bow, normally the temptation is to do those ivory or black like horns, right? But I painted them blood red instead. And he's got some shelf mushrooms on this little rock that he's on. This model's just so cool. It's got so much really neat stuff going on. It's a lot of fun, and he's definitely going to be a wonderful villain or adversary in my Dunelands game that I'm doing for Valhalla. Last one, I love this model. Oh my gosh, it's a pangolin, obviously, an anthropomorphic pangolin. Now, normally their scales in the nature photography that I found are orangish or brownish with light edges, but I noticed some of them were green, and I think it's the young pangolins that have that color. So I decided to give this guy this military green. Obviously, he has a lot of really other great colors going on, and he's got this cute little hat, a fez, that I made purple, which is I think a good choice to go against the green. I could have made it red. I don't know why I would have done that, but check out his belly. His belly's kind of this purplish, pinkish flesh color, and he's just so cool with his adorable little tail and stuff like that, and he's going to be a character in the Dunelands game. I really can't say much about him, but I have a lot of fun plans for him. So there you go. Our Platypotamus, our dwarf witcher, and our lizard guy archer. So a lot of fun. No matter where we are in the schedule, I always make a little bit of time every night for me to unwind and paint some figures just for fun, and helps keep the saw sharp. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I know that you got some kind of inspiration for the day.